Good deal, bud.
All right, we're going to go on the record. Court is calling 2024 CR 011045 State versus Joseph Kruger. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state
Andrew Harris Edelman.
defense?
Adam LaHood for the defendant, Your Honor.
And are you Mr. Kruger?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, you may be seated.
Thank you.
Just one moment. All right. We are back on the record.
Did they give you a bond out again?
All right, Mr. Kruger,
Yes, ma'am.
can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand.
Have you seen it?
Yes, you may be seated. Just one moment. Norma, if you can call IT to come down. All right. So, Mr. Kruger,
Yes, ma'am.
it's the court's understanding that you no longer wish to have a jury trial. You wish to have a bench trial?
Yes, ma'am.
And has your attorney explained to you? Oh, you can remain seated.
Right.
Has your attorney explained to you what that means to have a bench trial?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So the court is in receipt of the waiver of the trial by jury under Article 1.13A. That document appears to have been signed by you. Was that signed by you?
Yes, ma'am.
And defense counsel, you have discussed this with your client and you signed it as well?
Yes, Your Honor. I explained that he is waiving his right to have this tried by a 12-person jury and that we would be proceeding on guilt and innocence solely before the court.
All right.
And we also signed it, Judge.
Thank you. And State, did you sign this?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, then the court will sign the document and accept your waiver of trial by jury.
Thank you.
All right, so these are a couple of rules. You all do not have to stand to address the court. It makes it easier for the court reporter to hear if you're not standing.
Not standing. Okay.
The other thing, if you all have documents, if you wish to move about the courtroom to see a document that maybe a witness is being given, you do not have to ask for permission from the court. You can move about the courtroom freely.
Thank you.
All right. So are both parties ready to proceed?
State's ready.
Defense is ready, Your Honor.
All right, State, you may proceed.
Waive opening, Your Honor.
No, with the reading of the indictment.
My apologies, Your Honor.
Stand up for this. Judge, you want us to stand for the
No,
reading?
no, no, you can
Oh, my
remain
apologies.
seated.
I'm so used to trials.
No, no.
In the name and by authority of the state of Texas, the grand jury of Bexar County, state of Texas, duly organized, impaneled and sworn as such at the September-October term AD 2024 of the 186th Judicial District Court of said county in said court at said term do present in and to said court that in the county and state aforesaid and anterior to the presentment of this indictment on or about August 10th, 2024, Joseph Kruger, hereinafter referred to as defendant, while using a vehicle did intentionally flee from a person, namely R. Ramos, a person the defendant knew was a peace officer who was attempting lawfully to arrest and detain the defendant.
All right, to that, how do you plea?
Not guilty, ma'am.
All right. All right, are there any opening statements?
No, Your Honor. Well, not from the state, Your Honor.
Very briefly, Judge. Sorry, I'm going to stay
And I'm
seated.
sorry, just one moment. Let me see if I can have this feedback under control.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I went online. Just one moment. All right, testing. All right, so Deputy Laura, if you can do it for me. We've rigged it. We've completed it.
Yeah, coverage. No, my God, I didn't think it was this high profile. This is insane. What are you here for?
Right, I don't know.
Okay.
All right, yes, it's done. Okay. All right, defense, you said that you have an opening?
Very briefly, Your Honor, may I
Right.
please the court. So, Your Honor, we are here today on an evading and motor vehicle case. As the defense, I anticipate you're going to hear 2 or 3 witnesses from the state. Being through this a lot, I can't speak for them. They may call more, they may call less. Judge, what you're going to see, and I think what the evidence is going to show, is somebody who was lit up, approached by the police in a vehicle, and very slowly proceeded on a road, turned off on a side road, and ultimately they said, well, you could have stopped a bit earlier. That's what led to the evading charge. Judge, it's our belief that the evidence is going to show that this was somebody who did not intend to evade and did not evade. Rather, I think evidence and just the plain view and common sense approach, Judge, is going to show it's somebody that was trying to get somewhere well lit in an unfamiliar area late at night. And for those reasons, Your Honor, we would ask that the court return an acquittal at the conclusion of evidence. Thank you.
All right, state, you may call your first witness. Norma.
State calls Ramiro Ramos.
Sir.
All right, could you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, you can lower your hand. Make sure you keep your voice up so that everyone can hear. If you'll state your name for the record, please.
My name is Officer Ramiro Ramos,
All right, state.
Texas.
Oh,
No problem. State, you may proceed. No, it happens all the time.
Officer Ramos, how are you currently employed?
With San Antonio Police Department.
And on August 10th of 2024, were you employed with the San Antonio Police Department?
Yes, sir.
And what was your assignment at that time?
East Dog Watch.
And what does dog watch mean?
That's what we call the overnight shift. So meaning 10:30 to 6:30 in the morning.
Understood. Were you on patrol on August 10th of 2024?
Yes, sir.
And while on patrol, did any particular vehicle come to your attention?
Yes, sir.
And would you describe that vehicle and why it came to your attention, please?
So that vehicle, I remember seeing it because it was outside of a well-known residence that's known for distribution of narcotics in that area. I saw that vehicle leave that location. The vehicle, it was an older 4-door model vehicle.
Did you follow that vehicle?
Yes, sir.
And at any point, did you develop reasonable suspicion to detain the vehicle?
Yes, sir.
And would you please briefly describe the basis for your reasonable suspicion?
So if I remember correctly, that vehicle left the location. I saw the vehicle pull out. He pulls over to the right side of the road. So I braked because I thought he was going to pull back into the road, which he did. Pulled back into the road, gets to a stop sign, doesn't fully stop at the stop sign. So I observed that. He ended up turning right, I believe. I remember he got to another stop sign. And when he turned right onto, I believe it was Hackberry, he turned into the #1 lane, we call it, which is the outer, not the closest lane
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't hear what you said. You said he didn't fully stop at a stop sign, and then you mentioned a second stop sign.
Yes, ma'am.
And I couldn't hear what you stated at that point.
I said, yes, ma'am. So he got to the second stop sign, and once he got to that one, he took a right onto Hackberry.
Okay.
And when he turned right onto Hackberry, he didn't turn into the closest lane to the curb, which is what my second traffic offense was.
And that second offense, was that a violation of Transportation Code 545.1018, turning at an intersection?
Yes, sir.
So after perceiving these violations, how did you respond?
I initiated my emergency lights. And the vehicle continued, I believe it's northbound on Hackberry, passing several blocks, several opportunities to pull over. And I believe he did pull over after a couple, I want to say maybe 6 to 8 blocks of continuing.
When you activated your patrol vehicle's emergency overhead lights, did that activate any other signals that would indicate to a person that they should stop?
I believe so.
What additional signals were those?
That I activated,
Yes.
my sirens.
So you had your lights and sirens on.
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, may I approach the witness?
Yes.
Thank you.
This is the dashcam video. Yeah. We're not objecting.
Pretty sure I still need to label it though.
Yeah. Sticker on, because it's, so just make sure it's flat or just right directly on this. If you want. That was an exciting trial.
Your Honor,
Yes.
state offers State's Exhibit 1.
All right. Any objection?
We have no objections, Your Honor. We believe this is going to be the dash cam from the patrol vehicle.
All right. State's Exhibit number 1 is admitted without objection.
And permission to publish, Your Honor.
Granted.
Judge, is it going to come up on the screen behind you or on the?
It's going to be on that screen.
Okay, can you see everything okay?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
If
You're
you'd
welcome.
like, we can try to move it closer.
You can see it? That's fine. I just wanted to, we can see it fine.
Okay.
We're good. Huh? Sorry, buddy.
Now, Officer Ramos, do you recognize this recording?
Yes, sir.
What is this recording?
It's that night when I initiated the traffic stop on the defendant's vehicle.
And would you please describe to the court what it is that you just saw?
I saw the vehicle not come to a complete stop at that stop sign, and he
And
did.
I'm so sorry for interrupting. But I'm the jury.
Yes.
If you could start that from the very beginning, please.
Actually, Judge, I am going to get just a little bit closer. That's okay.
Sure. And Mr. Kruger, do you need to move to see the video?
No, I'm fine, thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. All right, if you'll go back to the very beginning, please.
Is this the mouse?
This is the mouse. Let me see. All right. Right, and I'm sorry, let me, for the record, the court is moving back to a time of, I believe that's 31 seconds on State's Exhibit number 1.
Now, officer,
Yes,
after the vehicle came to a stop, did you contact the operator of the vehicle?
yes,
And do you see the operator of the vehicle in this courtroom today?
yes, sir.
And would you please point the operator of the vehicle? Would you identify the operator of the vehicle by where they're sitting in the courtroom and an article of clothing claims?
Yes, sir. He's wearing a flannel shirt and glasses, I believe,
And sitting where?
sitting on that table.
Now, the area in which the operator stopped and turned, was that a particularly well-lit area?
I would say so.
Was it substantially better lit than any other areas that he passed along his route?
They were all equally lit.
Were there other locations where the operator could have stopped, in
Yes,
your
sir.
opinion?
Yes, sir.
How many?
Multiple. There's multiple street intersections he could have turned onto, that he didn't.
Understood. Pass the witness, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Defense?
Your Honor, may I approach on the video?
Yes.
And good morning, officer. How are you?
Good morning, sir.
My name's Adam LaHood. I'm a defense attorney. I just got some questions for you.
Yes, sir.
If I go too fast or jumble anything or it doesn't make sense,
Counsel,
oh, my apologies. I
this
thought,
is the mouse.
may I use the mouse, Judge?
Yes.
Yeah,
And, yeah, you didn't do
Yes.
that.
As I was saying, if I say anything or gets confusing or garbled, just let me know, okay?
Yes, sir.
So, officer, I'm gonna rewind back towards the beginning, well, at the very beginning. If you know, which street are we on right now? Are we looking at?
I honestly can't tell you the exact street that we're on.
Do you know if this is and I'm gonna stop the video. My apologies, I'm using the wrong mouse. We're gonna go back to 15 seconds if we can. My apologies, sir. We're gonna have to watch this again. I can't get it to adjust that much. You said that he failed to make a complete stop at this stop sign?
It was the stop sign prior.
Okay, but this one, he made a complete stop?
Yes, sir.
Okay. During this time, how fast are you going? Do you know?
I can't say that. I don't know.
If you had to estimate, just the best guess.
I'm not sure.
Let me put it this way. Were y'all going fast?
I don't think so. I think probably, no, I don't think we were.
All right. We're paused here at 14 seconds and we see the car, and as you saw previously, he's about to turn right. Which street is he turning right on? Is that Hackberry?
I believe so.
And he said he didn't maintain, I guess, the lane closest to the curb. Is that
Yes, sir.
also correct?
Yes, sir.
So at 24 seconds, I think we see your lights activated. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. This time, is he going fast?
He's not slowing down.
Okay. And I'm gonna pause if we can tell. I don't know. We see some kind of fluttering. Did he have hazards on or blinker on or anything, or is that reflection from your lights?
Reflection from my lights.
Okay. At this time, it looks like a blinker is on. Would you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
At about 53 seconds? All right. You mentioned that you had lights and sirens. Did you have them on at the same time, or do you do lights and then activate sirens later?
I interval my sirens.
I'm gonna pause at 106. It looks like we're coming up to a stoplight. There's a gas station or something to the right of us,
Yes, sir.
correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. If you know, do you know which street this is that's being turned on to?
Commerce. Commerce.
Commerce. Okay. Keep using the wrong mouse. My apologies. I think we backed up a little bit. So we're at 58 seconds, 59 seconds. We're coming up to Commerce. His blinker is on, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. We come to a stop and then he's turning right onto Commerce.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And at 116, my apologies, 117, it looks like the vehicle comes to a stop, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. On Commerce Street, how many lanes are we looking at on this street, sir?
Total?
Yeah, I'm not trying to trick you. Is it a 2-lane street?
Yeah, 2 lanes,
Okay.
one way, 2 lanes the other.
What is on the far right-hand side? Would you classify that as a shoulder or a bike lane?
Yeah.
Okay. Backing up. We're looking at the street, and again, I don't know if we know which street we're on, but this is where the stop was initiated.
Yes, sir.
Is there a curb or bike lane or anything on that street?
Not on that street.
Okay. Under ideal circumstances, is it better to stop in the street or where you have, I guess, a turn off lane or a bike lane to stop into for safety for everyone?
I would say a street that you can turn on.
Okay, thank you, sir. If you know, at any time, did Mr. Kruger exceed the speed limit in this area?
I'm not sure. I don't have a radar on my vehicle, so I don't go based off speed.
No, and I appreciate that. I don't want to guess or trip you up. I promise, I'm not trying to
I-
trick you. Yeah, may I sit?
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. Just face another way, and I think we may have said this before, but well, let me ask you this. How many evading a vehicle cases, if you had to estimate, have you had in your career? More than 10?
Yes, sir.
Do some of them involve high rates of speed?
Not all.
Not all of them, but some do?
Some do. We have a no pursuit policy, so I would say the majority of the evading the vehicles that I have made arrests in are not high speed, because if they were high speed, I wouldn't be able to.
I got you. In this case, so would you say that Mr. Kruger, the driver of the vehicle, he didn't speed off from you? It was just, he took a while to turn off, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Your Honor, we'll pass this witness.
State.
Just a few more questions, Your Honor. Officer Ramos, just to be clear, the area that we're talking about, is that in Bexar County, Texas?
Yes, sir.
All right, and since I have to make a ruling on whether or not the defendant is guilty or not guilty, where is the part in the video for the first stop sign? Can we get to that point again, please? All right, so officer, that's the first stop sign, the one where you were saying he did not make a complete stop.
That's the second, Your Honor. The first one was the one right before the video started, right when I clicked my code, I believe.
All right, so there's no video of the first stop sign.
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Now, officer, as the vehicle turns right onto Hackberry, do you see any obstructions in the right-hand lane?
No, sir.
Anything that would prevent the vehicle operator from turning into the right-hand lane as practicably as possible?
No, sir.
Now, as I play the video, I would like for you to let me know at each point where you believe the vehicle operator could have stopped safe.
Your Honor, I'm going to object. I think it calls for speculation.
That'll be sustained.
In that case, say nothing. And that being the case, I have no additional questions, Your Honor.
We have no further questions for this witness, Judge.
All right, is this witness excused?
Yes, Your Honor.
To the extent, can we keep him on recall? I don't anticipate we're going to be here much later, but just in case we miss something, I don't anticipate we'll be here much longer, Judge.
All right, do you mind waiting here at the courthouse?
Yes, ma'am. I don't mind.
All right, thank you so much. You may step
And
down.
actually, Judge, I don't want to be a burden. Officer, if you have a shift to get to, or let me ask you, are we up all night?
I've been up for
Yes.
all night, yes, sir.
Judge, I'm not going to keep him. I mean,
I appreciate that.
I don't think we need him, sir. Hey, we can excuse him.
All right, so we'll excuse the officer, but if anyone needs him back for whatever reason, is it, do both parties agree that he can appear by Zoom?
That would be fine, Judge. And again, the defense spoke, I think, sometimes out of overabundance of caution. I don't think we're going to need him, Judge.
All right, so if either one of the parties needs you, do you have access to Zoom where you
Yes,
can
ma'am.
zoom in?
Yes, ma'am.
So they'll give you a phone call. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good time resting.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, State, call your next witness.
State calls Officer Nagore.
Your Honor, may I refill my water bottle very briefly?
Yes, yes.
Where's your water at? I'll refill for you. Give it to me, bud. Sorry. I am on allergy meds.
No, oh, yes.
I'll be right back, man.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me take care of that, Deputy Laura. I'm going to get your allergy medicine.
Okay.
Now I need to get it refilled. Oh, but you know what? There's allergy medicine, over-the-counter allergy medicine in the back office. So yes, there's some in the back office. I won't share my prescription meds. So tired.
Nagore, N as in November.
All right, and are you all finished with this video or no?
I'm finished with it, Your Honor.
All right, if you all could take it down then,
Yes.
yes.
You want to get it?
Yeah.
And if you could pass me the mouse, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
Hi, Tony.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning. How you doing? Oh, no, you can come forward.
I just wanted to speak with the prosecutor, but if he's busy,
Oh,
I'll come
yeah, they're
back.
in a bench trial.
Okay. I'll come back.
and I haven't received a single after the first.
You want
or the
to
eighth, whatever
go back up
update.
to the
Mhm.
office?
I haven't
Yeah, I'm gonna
received
head
a
back
single
up.
notice.
Well, we have a judges meeting upcoming.
Yeah.
And I'll talk to them because we've had a lot where the defense attorney said they didn't receive notice. So what I do on those, if it's a first setting.
Yeah.
And I see that no one's appeared,
You
the
can
defendant
take
has
this.
never been in court. Yes, I always will recall and have the defense attorney get in
Thank
touch
you
with this
for
client.
your offer of
Just so Paula was
assistance,
really
Mandel.
cool about that. She went
Mm-hmm.
through all the warrants from the last 2 weeks because
Mm.
she said there's clearly an issue. Y'all weren't getting it, defendants weren't getting it, but
Yeah.
so she went through, actually 2 or twice.
Mm. Oh, no, I always check beforehand, before a warrant is issued, so.
Well, the thing is, they said when they looked at it, they said the computer says it got sent, but when you look at the clerk's file, it wasn't. So the
Ah.
computer made a mistake. And I think that's the issue. Ma'am, I'm gonna give this back to you. That's okay. No, please, I didn't want to, I just don't want to walk off of here.
Oh, again, waiving the repeater.
Yeah, thank you. sir.
All right, so as soon as y'all have the paperwork done, just let me know.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, we're back on the record. Did you review the document entitled Waiver of Appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places? Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, are there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 4 years. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence.
Contained in Exhibit 1 and attachments, Your Honor.
No objections, Judge.
All right. Did you review the waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge. You don't need to, it would wait, yes, I have, of course, don't find.
All right, anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, I think the court got a very good look at the case. He's applying for probation, Your Honor, and we're asking that the court file that plea. I know the court had mentioned and implying that you were probably inclined to do GPS monitoring. Obviously, he would prefer, the defense would prefer not to have GPS monitoring. And if it is for a term, judge, allow him some relief if he's doing well to not have it for the full term.
All right. Do you have any children? What are their ages? And I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. So all right, so you were 16 when you had your first child? 15? All right. So when's the last time you had full-time employment? Doing what? Okay.
Actually, I'm trying to turn it into a positive bit. I have to get police.
All right. How far did you go in school? Okay, and what are you planning on doing after that? Do you have any trade certifications? Okay. Okay, so here's the thing. We're just addressing this issue. Okay. Okay. All right. And if you're released, who would you be living with? Okay. Okay. All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to find you guilty, sentence you to 3 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 4 years. I'm going to do partial GPS, waive fees, and the partial GPS is for employment, and that's going to be for 6 months. If there are no issues, then the court will consider removing that. So whether that's removed in 6 months or not is completely up to you. There is to be proof of employment within 30 days of release, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Take in consideration 2023 CR 10268 and 2024 CR 3168. There's to be 200 hours of community service restitution. If you obtain your journeyman's license, then that will be deemed satisfied. So the choice is up to you. Do you want to use your community service hours to better yourself? Or do you want to pick up trash on the side of the road? Because that's what they'll have you doing. You understand? There's to be no residing with minors. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, field visits one time per month for 6 months. Probation, is there anything else he needs?
Judges are gonna be a tap or any additional classes.
All right, there'll be defensive driving so you can learn the code. All right, we can do a tap evaluation out of custody. And if the tap recommends inpatient treatment, we'll start with supportive outpatient treatment. If it recommends intensive outpatient treatment, we'll still start with supportive outpatient treatment. Is there anything else, probation?
No, Judge, that'll be it.
All right, is there anything else you need from the court to be successful? All right, you're welcome. So with regards to the cases that are being taken in consideration, is there any restitution or no?
I don't believe so, Your Honor.
All right, so this is what I'll do, counsel, with regards to those cases.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to order restitution, if any, but I'm going to set it for a date for us to come back. And in that date, when we come back, if there's no restitution that is being presented, then no restitution will be ordered.
Fair, Your Honor.
So we're going to recall this for a restitution hearing. We're going to call it back on the end of February.
27th or 28th.
All right, February 27th. So they're going to give you a reset form. You're going to need to be here on February 27th. What's going to end up happening is the state is going to let me know whether or not there are any restitution amounts that are owed in those two cause numbers. On that date, state, if you're saying there's restitution amount that is owed, you need to bring proof other than someone saying this is the amount. So there'll be restitution, if any, in the following cause numbers: 2023 CR 10268 and 2024 CR 3168. And the final restitution hearing will be on February 27th at 9 a.m. And if you're at work, if you want to, you'll be available to attend by Zoom. All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it? All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. You have a criminal history. There are certain places you can't be at. You need to know the transportation code backwards and forwards, because at some point in time, you're going to get pulled over. For example, that whole thing in the transportation code about turning right and turning closest to the curb, that is in the transportation code. So whether I think that shouldn't be the case or not, I'm always going to follow the law. When you leave a parking lot, whether there are no cars on the road or not, you have to signal when you're leaving the parking lot. If an officer were to pull you over for leaving a parking lot, even though there are no other vehicles on the road and you didn't signal, whether I think that's fair or not doesn't come into the play. Is that the law? The mitigation and all that comes towards sentencing. Do you understand? So you're going to have to do better with that. All right, in this court, to be successful on probation, communication is key. If you have an issue, let your probation officer know. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can always come back to court. Do you understand? All right, good luck to you. Yes, you're welcome. All right, could you have Norma come out, please? You're welcome. Norma will give you your reset form.
Yes, ma'am.
Sure.
Too much alcohol.
All right, thank you. Thank you. All right, but here it's Friday. Are we gonna do something exciting but not dangerous? Bianca, it's Friday. Are we gonna do something exciting but not dangerous? Yes,
There might be an issue, because Mr. Kruger, will remain in custody until his,
okay.
Guadalupe County cases are
Well,
resolved.
Guadalupe County will know that we've completed our end, so they will do what they do.
I,
Okay,
and the state's concern is that if the court has ordered him to complete certain conditions of community supervision within a certain amount of time, he may not be able to do so if he's still confined.
well, I mean, probation knows that if he's in custody, he can't complete it. Here's the thing. Every motion to revoke that is filed by probation comes across my desk and I read it. And if I have questions about it, then I will tell them I have questions about this. So if you have a motion, they're not going to file a motion to revoke if you're in custody. What I'll get from them is a motion stating a supplemental, and they'll say, he's still in custody. What would you like us to do? And it won't be file a motion to revoke. Okay?
Yes, on him.
Okay. We can do it upon release. Yes, he need a reset for restitution hearing on February 27th. Yes.
What is your zip code where you're coming from? You want him transferred to the window, Judge?
Let's cross that bridge once he's out so I can get. Yes.
And then if he's not able to, then the report or has an issue, we can transfer.
All right. Well, let's do that. But before we do any transfer, I want to speak to him if that's going to be the case. All right. Thank you.
Your Honor, may I be temporarily excused?
Yes. Norma, the cause number is 2024 CR 011045.
Was the offense evading the vehicle?
Yes.
You got a reset form?
Yes. And Adam,
Yes, ma'am.
are you on his out of county matter?
I am not. I'm gonna call them though. And so I checked. They don't give an attorney until he's in custody over there.
Okay.
But by my calculations, he's been in jail. He should qualify for an immediate PR bond because they never indicted him.
Okay.
He's been here for 175 days.
Okay.
So I am gonna call them. And I have all his case number and all that stuff and see if I can light a fire or somebody.
Okay.
Judge, do you know if they released that officer from,
Yes.
oh, they did?
Mhm.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Okay.
You have the reset form?
Yes, both copies, you signed it.
Oh, you're good.
Reset form, that's-
You can keep this. I don't need, Norman, well, I didn't know if Norman needed me to sign it. I'll be here. It's on my calendar. I got like 4 studies that day in here. All right. Joseph, I'm call out county and let's see if I. Yeah. Yeah, let me get something here. Yeah, let's see here.
No, fine.
Yeah, yeah. I would be looking at use. Even walk out. No. Yeah.
All right, here's this.
A vulture, just so I can type, makes it easier. Yeah.
All right, everyone, we'll be back on Monday. Hopefully we don't have too much fun over the weekend.